I mean, when does the men's bathroom ever have a line, Shawnee?
Well, you're right. You're right. I see the females line, and it's like going around the corner, and I'm like, ah, it sucks to be y'all.
Yeah.
Yo, can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you.
See me?
Yes, I can.
All right, we're in the you feel me? We in the dungeon right now.
Dungeon.
Yeah, just in the. I was looking. I think I wore this. I think I wore this hat already, man. So I gotta change to my
Oh, we brought hat options, huh?
yeah my shorts just cause I think I wore this hat a while ago. I love it though.
Mm.
So what's going
Can't,
on?
can't be
What's
an
new?
outfit repeater, huh?
Yeah. Oh man.
How's it going?
All right, everything's going pretty smooth.
That's good. You
Pretty
like
pretty.
smooth?
Yeah. Like it. Came down here in the basement, get a little change of scenery, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
chillax. I got legs. I got yeah. So
What do you usually use your basement for?
movies and relaxing.
Sure.
Oh man, yeah, I got the TV right there. It's just got some like humpback whales on it right now. Yeah, nothing
Mm-hmm.
too wild. But yeah, just really just like movie times or when I just want to like relax and do nothing.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, all right, I'm tired of being on the couch upstairs or in the bed, right? Up the stairs. I just come to the basement and just
Sure.
relax. Yeah. This the same
Understandable.
yeah, this the same couch I had before, but it was just like a couch. But this is like a sectional now. I
Yeah.
love it because it's like you got so much space on it. Like, oh God, it's just enormous amounts of space.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's why I was like, oh man, I need this one again. I need this one
What
again.
what size is your TV in the basement?
Um, I think 77.
Okay.
I
It's pretty
think so.
big.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. I was um I was gonna put it on this wall. I was thinking this whole time I was gonna put it on like this wall. It's kind of like an L shape.
Mm-hmm.
And then thinking, right? And then somebody was like, "Nah, son, change it. Don't put it on that wall. Put it on the short wall." And I was like, "That
Uh-huh.
doesn't make sense." And they're like, "No, put it on that wall." So the night before they were coming to put this TV up, I had to call a electrician. I was on Thumbtack. Hey, can you can you come and knock this out for me? So I need it done because these people are coming like at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, I can be there like in an hour or something. And this was like 8:30 at night. And he came, he knocked it out, and you know, the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but yeah,
It's
I
fun.
like it.
I like it. I like a
Yep.
good like designated movie area.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I like it. It's just kind of like dark, chill, relax. I got some candles here to set the ambiance. So, yeah, I like it though. And it's like super cool down here too. It's
Yeah.
like, so, yeah, I got some couple little extra blankets and stuff because it's always like chilly down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have a candle scent that like you hate?
Um, Not really, just the ones that kind of like waxy and really don't smell like anything. Those I really don't like those. Those are just nah, I don't like them. And then when it comes to like, I know people like the pumpkin spice and all that.
Yeah.
I like them. They're cool for the right time. You can't have them like
The
like
season.
all year round.
Sure.
Yeah. But um, I just like the real ones that you can kind of like barely smell like woodsy type, pumpkin-y type. Those are the ones I have now. I have those ones like spread across the freaking floor. So I try to get like at least like three or four of one scent,
Hmm.
so I can like put them in different spots.
Sure.
Yeah, so I won't have like different scents on different places. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
like
like
a really big like anti-vanilla candle.
really, you don't like vanilla ones?
Yeah, no, I don't
Oh,
know what
okay.
it is, but I'm like,
Yeah,
I hate this smell.
really, really.
I,
Okay.
I like vanilla and other things, like a
Yeah.
vanilla latte. Great,
Okay.
fantastic. But
Got it.
vanilla candles, I don't
Yeah.
know. I hate them.
Yeah. 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 Okay. I think, as a matter of fact, I think I got like four vanilla candles too.
Sure, they're very popular.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I like them.
Yeah.
I like them. Oh man, I went to Ulta, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the scrub. Like I like the little scrub. The scrub stuff that you get. I think it's something. It's called like tree something. I'm not. I don't know. But there is this one. I opened it. It smells like a pineapple.
Oh.
I was about to start eating that stuff in the store. Yeah, I was about to start. Smelled so good.
Yeah.
Yes, so I forgot what it was called, but I know it was like some pineapple. Had like pineapples on it.
Mm.
Oh, the
Yeah, I
bag.
mean, I'm a big fan of, I don't know, like shampoo and like hair stuff scents.
Yeah,
Like when somebody lets their hair down and I can smell the shampoo, I love it. Like it's
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
favorite thing ever.
Oh man, that's always smells good, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
oh man, whoa, what is that, right? Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah, true, 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 true. Except if
Mhm.
it's vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've really seen or had experience with like a vanilla like hair
Hair
care or
stuff. Yeah,
face
yeah,
care,
yeah,
so I don't know if I like it or
yeah. Man,
not.
I think I just got a vanilla. What is it called? Cream, vanilla cream or vanilla creme cologne.
Creme.
Yeah, it was.
Cologne. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It's like subtle. It's like pretty
Yeah.
subtle.
Hmm.
So I got that one. I think it smells pretty good. And then I went, of course, I got another one that it brings me back to like high school. It brings me back to just having fun like back in the 90s.
In the 90s.
Curve, right? I went to the store to get the
Curve.
the curve, and the guy was like, "Curve? I think we got some in the back." And I was like, "I need one."
I
Right?
don't think I know curve.
Curve. Oh my goodness, it just reminds me of like I don't know, like driving in like Uncle Byron's car or something, right? Going to get going to here, going to here. It just reminds me of like the I don't know, like the prom or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like a super 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 cheap now, of course. I think it was like I don't know, probably 40 bucks or something. But I just like that smell sometimes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
The
And like
nostalgic.
and,
The
and like
nostalgic smells.
yeah, yeah, like CK1, right? Remember like CK1, Hugo Boss, things like that. But I think Curve was the one I had mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think my nostalgic smells are like all of the Victoria's Secret body sprays.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh, you smell that in school. You smell that everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh my
right. Use it
goodness.
in the car, use it in the room, use it
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh my, I remember those things. I can smell them right now. Right? When they like kind of like they had like different colors of the bottles and stuff too, I
Uh
think.
huh. Uh huh.
Right? Yeah, it
Yeah.
was kind of like the
They're
clear
like
clear type
tall
bottle.
and skinny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh man, I remember that. I remember seeing girls having those things everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
my goodness, yeah, yeah. That's that's funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think another one for me is like, when you go to the store, like the back of the store, like where the like waffles and eggs and stuff are, and then you open it up. That smell of the like ice
Wait,
and the
where are we? Back of the
like
store, where?
like Stater Brothers. Like if you're in the back and with the little refrigerator,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
and
yeah,
you just
following.
open that up. Oh, that's I don't know what it is about that smell. I love it. I love that
You
smell.
know,
It,
I hate when I love that we use smells
yeah,
that like bring back memories, right? I think
yeah.
that's such a cool thing. But it drives me insane when there's a smell that that reminds you of something, and then like you can never remember what it is. Like your
Oh,
brain doesn't give you the memory that goes with
yeah, yeah,
it, right? And so you're like, dang, why is this smell so familiar?
yeah.
And then it just like never comes.
Oh Lord, yeah. So many, so many, so many smells. Like even like when I see a horse, like I can smell like Amy,
Yeah,
right? I can smell Amy.
my horse. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like brushing her, right? Brushing her and just that smell. Just me seeing like a horse on TV. It's just crazy. It's just so crazy.
How do
Brushing.
you usually, that's such a good segue, I think, for this question. Like,
Yeah.
how do you usually describe, like, I don't know, the Paris property where we like lived and grew up? Like,
Man.
I oftentimes will say that like I grew up on this like miniature farm
Yeah. 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 Because
or
there
like a
was
mini ranch.
yeah. Because there's everything there. There's everything there.
Yeah.
Ducks, chickens, goats, all kind of stuff. That's where I kind of learned how to actually like learn how to like shoot. Right. I
Hmm.
remember I was shooting little cans at first, things like that. And I would see a couple like lizards, and I was like, oh man, I want to with the little BB gun.
Airsoft. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just so fun. So much like space, so much rooms. Uh, like friends came over. It was just a good area. Just it was like a nice ranch that didn't have like
Yeah.
cows. You
Yeah.
know.
No cows.
Yeah. It was great.
But most people don't get to say that they had horses,
Yeah. True.
grew up riding horses at
True.
home, you know?
Yeah. True. Yeah, you're right. So that's always good. That's always a great experience.
Hmm.
Real good experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. That's great.
Yeah. So, did most of your friends, speaking of friends coming over to the house and stuff, were
Yeah.
most of your friends in high school like people that you played sports with?
Um. No, not really.
Hmm.
No, not really.
Interesting.
Because I knew a lot of people that didn't play sports, and um, I just knew a lot of people, different cliques. So I didn't like always hang out with the people that played football, right? I was just never always there. Um, I think like me and like Esteban were talking about this like a while ago. He was like, "You are one of the only people that I know that knows everybody." So if
Hmm.
we're in this side up in the back of the school where like the emo kids hung out, right? And you would go back there and be like, "Hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? How you?" And he's like, "How do you know these people?" And I'm like, "Well, they're in my AP class, or this person's in my AP class." So like a few of my friends, a lot of my friends weren't in the classes that I were in. So it was like I knew people like on the volleyball team, people that hung out in the back. So I guess just walking around talking to people, I think that's where I kind of expanded, and that's why I know so many people. So it wasn't just people that I hung around in a little, like my little ball with.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just everybody,
Hmm. Yeah.
every yeah, everybody.
Yeah. That's interesting. And you had Fall, you would have had football.
Yep.
Um, Winter would have been basketball,
Basketball. Yep.
and then baseball to close in spring.
Yep.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yep. Just kept going around. And then of course it's, when our sport was over, there was other sports going on, right? Swimming, all kinds of
Hmm.
soccer, wrestling. And I
Hmm.
mean, I'm not doing nothing. I'll probably go there, see what's going on, say hi to people.
Yeah.
Right? That's how I don't know. I guess I just talk to everybody. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
but
I had all three also because I
yeah,
would start with cross country
yeah.
in fall, then we'd shift to um, basketball
Hmm.
for winter, and then track for spring,
Yeah.
track and field. So definitely always busy. I mean, the concept of not having a sport, one of them, because if you didn't have a sport, you'd have to take PE, and no part of me was wanting to take
But
PE.
I don't think I took PE in like high school.
I didn't take one PE class in high
I
school.
didn't take one PE class yet. There's always some sport or something.
Yeah, nobody
Yep.
wants that. I mean, the hardest was I don't know. Did when you were growing up in high school? Did
Hmm.
you have summer practices
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Oh, 100%. We'd
for
be
which
at the
sport?
school doing. Yeah. It was football because it was like Hell Week or something, and we
Yeah,
were always
yeah,
doing
yeah,
something. Always, 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 always. We were just
yeah.
running. It was blazing hot,
Yeah.
and I remember us just being out there.
Hmm.
Oh Lord, it's the worst.
Yeah, I mean, I had cross country and basketball overlap by like
Yeah.
3 weeks or so,
Okay.
and
Oh.
so those 3 weeks I would have cross country practice at 5:30, and then I'd
Yeah.
have basketball at. And so then I would run my 13 miles for cross country, and then
Yeah.
I'd go to basketball after. And a lot of times I wouldn't have to do the main runs because I had
Yeah.
just run 14 miles, but
Lord. That.
I still would have to jump into suicides.
Yeah. Oh, oh my goodness. Those
And
are
so
the.
those 3 weeks were like torture.
Yeah. 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 Super in shape.
Yeah,
Hated
super in shape.
life. Super in shape. Hated life.
Yeah, hated life. Absolutely. Because then it was like I got there at 5:15 and I'd be done with basketball practice at like 9:30
Yeah.
or so, 10. And
Yeah.
then I'd go home and take a nap.
Yeah. You know, it takes some. I guess it takes some. Special people that are able to play. You know, three sports, right?
For
Because
sure.
you still have to do homework.
You still have to do homework.
You
Yeah.
still have to do homework. You still have to do this. You get started to do that. You still have to hang out with your friends. So I guess you had your different friends that you hung out with. You're during the sports season and stuff, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and there
So
was some overlap, right? Like some of the, like probably like 50% of the people that were on cross country with me in fall were also
yeah,
on track with me
okay,
in spring, right?
yeah,
Not
yeah,
all of them, but a lot use track to stay in shape for cross country, of
okay,
course.
yeah,
So I feel like that's what track is. There are some people that are like track is their sport, but
yeah.
majority are like doing track to stay in shape for their other sports.
Man, oh man, when I got in the army, I said I should have ran track and did cross country. All of this run, I should have that. Oh my! For years, I said that. Years, I was like, oh, what was I thinking?
That's
What was
funny.
I thinking? Oh Lord.
I mean,
Yeah.
you say it takes, sometimes a special person, right, to be able to do three sports.
Yeah.
Like, I think as much as that is accurate, there's that other side of it too, is that there's such a big group of people, I think, that are doing three sports, not because they're that special person that knows how to keep everything compartmentalized and
Yeah.
still work hard and all of that, but there's that aspect where it comes into that, like, I just need to be busy
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
aspect. I don't do well with downtime
Yeah.
aspect. Or I don't want to be at home, so I'm doing
True.
sports.
True. True.
Right?
True.
Like
True.
those
True.
kinds of things.
Yeah, 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 yeah. True. I
It's
can. I mean, I
hard.
can. Yeah, I can definitely. Definitely imagine that aspect too. It's like, oh, I don't want to be at home. If I'm at home, my mom is saying this, my dad is saying this, my sister,
Mhm.
my brother, my
Mhm.
cousins are saying this. Yeah, true, 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 true.
Yeah,
But and at the same time, I'm thinking, if it's done right, right,
sure.
you gotta try out for the team, then you gotta make the team, then you also have to have the right grades. So,
Absolutely.
and then
Yeah.
when you don't have those grades, you're off the team
Mhm.
immediately,
Mhm.
right? So I think that too, and I've seen a few people that were very, very good in sports, very good, and then when it gets to the grades part, it's like, uh, bro, what in the world is going on?
Yeah.
Like, how? Wait a minute. What's going on with your grades? And then
Mhm.
I've seen a couple of times where it's like, you know, um, you know, little Bobby, okay, he's throwing 200-mile-an-hour fastball, and he got all Fs, and then when it's about to hit that peak, he got all Cs, right?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
like, yo, listen, that's weird, but that's not my business.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
not my business.
Strange how that happens.
Very, very,
Right.
very, very, very strange. But
Yeah.
hey,
And
you know,
I mean, we see, I mean, in the psychology world, right,
yeah,
that like there's this, nickname of like busy child syndrome, right?
yeah,
That like isn't necessarily a real diagnosis thing, but just a general concept, right? That like sometimes there's the kids that are like three sports, high grades, they're doing everything, they're always busy. Then they get
yeah,
into college and they're also doing the same thing, right? They have a
yeah,
sport or they have clubs, their
yeah,
classes are harder, they're having to just like be on all the time,
yeah,
right? And then when we get out of college, so now we're like early 20s, that's when we start, when we're less busy, when we stop having 19 different places where we have to be, then suddenly we're an anxious mess
yeah,
because that's what we've been used to for the last 10 years.
exactly.
And then we come down and they're like, I don't know how to act when I'm not busy. I don't, my
Hmm.
brain doesn't know what to do. And
Yeah,
then we start having all this anxiety pop up.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's that's a real thing. Yeah, it definitely is, and I think that kind of goes. I think it kind of goes hand in hand with somebody that has to, I guess, has to be with somebody, has to be in a
Sure.
relationship with somebody, right?
Yeah.
You can't go, a week without, saying, "Oh, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend," right? And I think I definitely understand it, and I think it's a big issue because that just leads into a whole lot of, I guess, things that you may not really want to do, or places you may
Sure.
not really want to be in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's something, definitely need to speak to somebody about it, right? And understand, get to the bottom of this. I don't like this word. I tell you right now, I don't like this word. Get to the genesis of the problem, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I can't stand when people say that.
We
But
could, we
that,
could switch it to like root cause.
yes, right. Uh, so when they say that, I was like, oh, root cause, got it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, definitely have to, because I feel like if you can't feel good about being alone, about being by yourself,
Yeah.
and comfortable with your thoughts in your head,
Yeah.
right? That can be bad.
Mm-hmm.
That can really be bad. Put yourself in situations that you definitely don't need to be in, don't want to be in, but you
Right.
feel like you need to be in because you need somebody here with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think one of the biggest concepts with that, to use that aspect, the busy child aspect, right, is that what I think happens is that those people, and whether, whomever that may be, right, not been able to learn who they are at the
Yeah.
core.
Hmm.
I think that that is kind of a big aspect to that, that like we're being defined
Yeah.
by our sport or our clubs or our school performance, our grades, right? Like
Yeah.
those are who we are when we say like, oh, who is Brittany? Oh, she's somebody who gets good grades. She's somebody that runs track. She's somebody that played basketball, right? There's no
Yeah.
like characteristics of who I am as a person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And so when
Yeah.
all of those things are removed and stripped down, right, like who is that person,
Yeah.
right? If we can't define them individually, that's when we take those things away, it's just like we're lost. We don't know who we are.
Yeah.
Right. And
Exactly.
that's where I think that anxiety really pops up because it's like I don't
Hmm.
have these things to fill my time anymore. And I also don't know what I like. I also
Yeah.
don't know who I am.
Yeah. 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 Exactly. Yeah.
So
Because yeah, you got to take. I don't. I don't want to ask what you're doing or what you do. I did ask you that. I said, who are you? Right. To
right,
the
yeah,
core. So take
absolutely.
the
Who are you? Yeah.
basketball. Take all of this stuff. Take. Nah, I don't want
Mhm.
to hear about that. Who is this person?
Mhm. Mhm.
Right. Yeah. 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 Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely understand that.
Yeah. But so high school sports, of course. Um, I don't know. Do you have a favorite sport?
Do I have a favorite sport? I don't. Let me see. I don't. Okay, to watch. Okay, I don't really watch sports, right? I don't really watch. There's not a sport where it's like, oh my goodness, I have to watch this team play,
Hmm.
right? Or have to watch this sport. I've never been like that because I feel, whatever sport that comes on, I'm pretty good at it. I can play it, right? I can kind of get to it. If there's like some little rec team league or a team in the army or a city league or something like that, I'm pretty sure I can kind of get down to it, right? I'm good at basketball, really good at baseball, really good at, right? But when it comes to if I'm flipping a channel and I see a sport and I'll stop and watch volleyball, men, women, college, sand court, doesn't matter, and softball.
Okay.
Men, women, co-ed, kids, doesn't matter. Those two sports, I'm going to stop and watch. I may not know the team, I may not know who's the star player, but those are the sports where I'm like, oh man, let me see what's going on.
Yeah.
But those two, I would definitely stop and watch every single time, no matter what's going on, what I got to do. If I'm
Yeah.
flipping the channel and it comes on, I'm definitely watching.
Hmm.
Volleyball and softball, 100%.
Sure. Yeah.
100%, yeah. Yeah, what
Yeah.
about you?
I mean, watching, I for sure would watch basketball. That
Okay,
is my end all be all of sports that I'm going to
yeah,
watch. Um, but yeah, I mean, same kind of aspect. Like, I will watch anything.
yeah,
Watching a full on MLB baseball game is a little much for me to
yeah,
watch on
yeah, yeah.
it's
Yeah,
not as exciting as softball is.
yeah, true, true, true.
um, but basketball I'll always watch. When it comes to like live sports, I will probably watch absolutely anything.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah,
go to the park sometimes. Like we have this
yeah,
big sports park by us here, and there's always either kids to adults, either one. They have some sort of league going on.
yeah,
They're playing like lacrosse, and I'm like, oh, let's watch.
yeah,
I know nothing
yeah,
about lacrosse, but I'm
yeah.
into it. So
Exactly, yeah.
when it's live stuff, I'll pretty much watch anything.
Hmm.
Hockey's another one that I don't really understand the rules to, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm down. I'll watch
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
But
definitely like going to them.
yeah, watching on TV, I think I do. I like basketball. I will watch football. I have such like I don't know, a weird relationship with football.
Yeah,
Like I like it. I think it's cool, but I hate it at the same time. It's such a dangerous sport.
yeah,
There's so much like repercussions from
yeah,
football
yeah,
well
yeah.
into the future, right? We just had
Mm,
Brett Favre just diagnosed with Parkinson's, which is a direct link to NFL, I mean
yeah,
to football. Right? So it's like there's so much bad that comes out
yeah,
of football, but it's also really good at the same time. You
yeah,
know?
yeah. True, true, true,
So it's
true.
hard. I have
Yeah,
a conflicting relationship with it.
yeah, brings a lot of money in. It's fun to
Yeah.
watch. It's fun to play.
Yeah.
Even like flag football. Like I played flag
Hmm.
football in the army for the last 20 years, right?
Yeah.
At some unit, I played softball for the last 20 years for some unit. So I think. Oh, and what's the other one? Right? Oh, remember we used to always play frisbee all the time.
Yeah.
Yo, I love when I found out there's a sport as
Disc golf.
frisbee football.
Disc golf. Yeah.
Disc golf is,
Yeah.
is is crazy, but frisbee football, I lost
Hmm.
my mind when I saw that. I said, "This is amazing. This is amazing right here."
Yeah.
I love I love throwing that little disc
Right.
around.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
fun.
so fun. Oh
I
my
mean,
goodness.
my biggest gripe, I think, about football, less about the sport itself,
Hmm.
more about the amount of money that it takes to go to a football game, an NFL game.
Oh my goodness.
Why is it so expensive? SoFi
It,
Stadium in LA, not
yeah.
only is the football game tickets expensive, but parking is
Yeah.
over $100
Yes, you
to
have to
park.
park too. I'm not walking to the game, fellas. Like, why is it so? You're already getting our money.
Why do they only have my other confusion about football is why is there only like two home games? I don't understand it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Basketball, baseball, they're at home like 100 times.
Yeah, yeah. They
Football,
play
like two.
1,000 games. Man, yeah, you're right. It's everything like adds. Plus, like a thing of water.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
Listen,
yeah.
how's it eight
Insane.
dollars? How, how's it $8
Is
for
it
a
even
little?
eight? It's probably like 25.
That
SoFi, you can get a pizza and it's like $32.
that
Personal
should
pizza.
that should be illegal. And that pizza's this big.
Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, it's insane.
It should
Absolutely
be
insane.
it
We're
should
gonna
be
post this and SoFi
illegal.
Stadium's gonna block it.
Yeah, right. It's just like the like airports too, right? Like what are you guys talking about? Why are you first of all, I'm already paying for the ticket.
Uh huh.
That you're definitely robbing me for. So let me get this straight. You're telling me that I can buy a ticket for $300 in the back of the plane by the crapper, 4 months before, and I have to go buy that same ticket in the front of the plane, and that ticket's of $1,500. We're going to
Mm-hmm.
the same place.
Uh huh. Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. We're going to the same destination. We're using the same air. Nothing is there. I'm not getting there any faster, but it's
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6 times as much. That's highway robbery.
Robbery. Yeah.
That's robbery. Oh, Lord. As a matter of fact, sometimes it's assault. Okay, sometimes it's assault how they be doing people with these tickets, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Slap you
Uh,
around a little bit.
yeah, if I'm serious. My friend told me that in like North Carolina, South Carolina, like that area, tickets are like $1,000. Like just
For
just to go anywhere. Like if you
like
get it,
plane tickets.
yes, plane tickets. Like if you get
I
them
see.
like 3 months in advance, it's like $1,000. And I'm like, what? What?
Yeah.
What is this plane made out of? It makes no sense. What am I getting to save my
Yeah.
life?
Right.
In that plane.
Hmm.
So annoying.
It's a mess.
Yeah, it's a mess.
But
Yeah, but yeah, like tickets and going to these sports games is just it's a lot and concerts and stuff. Listen, I'm all about it. Concerts, cool, exciting. You get to experience this. But when you go on there and you looking at for sport concert tickets, and you're in the back, and the tickets are like $2,000. I'm staying at home, and I'll catch it on YouTube. Okay, I'll stay
Yeah.
at home. I'll catch it on YouTube because that's crazy to me. Because plus, this is what I think about. I have to go to the bathroom. Now I'm gonna miss 45 minutes of the show because I got to walk 2 miles to the bathroom and I got to stand in line. Come on now, stop it.
I mean, when does the men's bathroom ever have a line, Shawnee?
Well, you're right. You're right. I see the females line and it's like going around the corner, and I'm like, ah, it sucks to be y'all.
Yeah, literally.
I don't know why they don't make them like more like more stalls. More, like it doesn't make sense not to do that. Everybody complains about it, but you
You
still
know,
have
I don't know. I don't know that it matters for whatever reason. There can be 100 stalls in there. There's still
because it's 3 women per stall because y'all go in there and talk about stuff. Sheesh,
Mhm.
right?
Have you ever watched cricket?
Yes, that's the with the flat little
Yeah, like
thing and
a
they
kind of
bounce the
like
ball.
baseball,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
different.
Do not understand it one bit, but
Yeah,
I've definitely watched it. Yeah, I've definitely seen it a few times.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I've watched it a couple of times too. It looks really fun,
yeah.
really cool. I mean, there's also a whole movie that will come to me momentarily. We'll circle back to that, but there's
Uh
in Irvine in this
huh.
area, right? There is a very very large um, Indian population,
Okay.
and so there's like literally cricket leagues
Oh
here,
wow.
which
Oh
I don't
okay.
think usually exist in places.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I would now that I would definitely like if I was out and I seen something like that going on. I'm definitely stopping and saying like, I'm asking somebody. I'm going there and I'm asking questions. You know, what is going on here? What happens when they do this? When they hit this?
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Right? I don't know. I
Uh,
always think it's always like get kind of interested in things I don't know or like things that I see other people can do. Um, I just think it's so cool. Like if things that I can't do and other people can't do, I'm always asking questions like, "Yo, how do you do that? Like, how do you get so good? What about this? What's this?
yeah,
What's this? This? Pretty good.
yeah. I mean, I love that. I mean, I think it's
Yeah,
that piece of curiosity, right? That
yeah,
also just like connects us as people, right? That like if we
hmm,
just assume
yeah,
that we know everything about everybody, right? Then
yeah,
like we're never going to connect, right? It's that,
yeah,
asking questions, asking what they think about it, asking how
hmm,
they do that, right? Like all of those things. One, it helps us grow and it helps us
yeah,
just understand each other,
yeah.
right? So I
Exactly.
think that's cool. Being afraid to ask questions, right, doesn't help us move anywhere.
Not one bit. Not one bit. Yeah.
The
I definitely ask questions, man. If I don't know, listen, help me. Help. I'm asking. Listen, I don't know where I am.
Um,
Help.
here is the I just screen shared. I don't know if you can see it. This is the movie about cricket, Lagan.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen this? Heard of
A
it? It's from
gun.
like 2001.
Yeah. Okay, no.
Do you know that movie?
No, I don't. I think I've
It's
seen that girl in the top left though.
it's
She's probably in.
a Bollywood movie.
Yeah, oh man, those movies are dope.
So lots
Oh,
of
so
Indian
good.
singing and Indian dancing.
Yeah, yeah. Those
But
movies are so
it's a great movie, sports
yeah.
movie. They play cricket. It's about when the British were colonizing India,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're trying to like be their own independent nation and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But really good movie. Would
Okay.
recommend.
All right,
Has great
and
music.
you said it's 2001, you said?
Yeah, from 2001. It's like 4 hours long.
Ah!
So
Listen,
FYI,
listen,
but it's an
I'm in
incredible
the basement.
movie.
I'm in the basement. Get some snickety snacks.
Yeah, very Lord of the Rings status
Oh
level.
yeah. All right, yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
But I love Bollywood. I think they're so cool.
Yeah, yeah. They got some pretty good movies and shows and things.
Yeah,
Yeah, hundred
right.
percent, 100%.
Do you have, from when you played sports
Mm-hmm.
personally, do you have a specific, like, I don't know, favorite highlight memory? Something that, like, you lives in your veins and motivates you later in life?
Um. Well, I think so. So basically, um, I know in baseball, right? So I think I started playing baseball when I was probably 7 or something. I don't know. I played baseball for a very, 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 very long time.
Hmm.
When I got to the ninth grade, I remember when they had tryouts, right? They're like, these new, little eighth graders are coming. We want everybody to come out. So I think one of the people that kind of like told me about it was my homeboy John. I used to always call him Juanita all the time, right? His name's John. He had a little brother named Andy, right? They're so dope, and we played baseball together. But I think John was like, "Hey, come out. Um, they're having a home run derby at the baseball field at lunch." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I love baseball. That's my sport."
Yeah.
So when I think it was like they told us the next day or something like that. So went out whatever day it was, Thursday, Friday or something, whatever. And I won the home run derby. I'm not probably I don't know how many home runs I hit, but it was a lot. Of course, more than everybody. And the coach asked me to be on the team,
Yeah.
and I wasn't surprised. Uh, sorry, I wasn't surprised. Okay, I love. I'm telling you, I'm that good, right? I was like, yeah, I'll definitely come out and play. So, boom, and then just play. I know that
Yeah.
that was awesome. And then it wasn't on a Friday because the next day they announced who was the winner, and they did it over the intercom.
Hmm.
So it couldn't have been on a Friday. But yes,
Right.
I do. Yes, I do remember. I thought that was pretty cool. Just coming into the ninth grade, right?
Hmm.
I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then and then like football. I think football was just like I just loved everything about playing football. Everything. There's I don't like losing, right? Because our football team, it's not a secret, wasn't the best football, was not the best football team.
Yeah.
But made a lot of friends, had a lot of laughs, did a lot of funny stuff. So, but football was really good, and basketball, a lot of good in basketball, a lot of good players that I met. So just doing whatever. One thing that I do remember from basketball was crazy. Not gonna say any names, but we were. I think this may have been like a CIF game or something. Something happened. We had like family members that were in the crowd from people on the team, and somebody fouled somebody kind of hard.
Hmm.
And the coaches, the ref really didn't say anything. And then we were like, all right, everybody got to calm down. And then the next time it happened, uh, some dads came in, and then they just started fighting. The whole gym was like fighting and crazy, and
Oh
parents,
God.
parents.
Yeah.
That was something that I always remember. It was like kind of wild for basketball. And then one more. I'm not gonna say who it was again, but Kelly knows what I'm saying. Something happened on the basketball court, right? We were playing, and somebody. got into a very, very quick fight. And the only people that saw what happened out of a gym full of people, I think was three people. And it was very quick fight, but only I think only three people saw what happened. And
Yeah.
uh, Kelly knows what I'm talking about. It was just super crazy. It was super crazy. But yeah, I think that's about it. Like those are the three, highlights from the sports that I kind of remember.
Highlights from your career.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
about it.
I mean, I think one of the biggest memories, I have two specific big memories. I think
Hmm.
one of them was from travel basketball,
Okay.
which was in middle school.
Hmm.
And I was on a very volatile, I'll call it volatile team because every other girl outside of me, every other girl on my team basically was going to Paris High School.
Okay. Okay.
So
Oh
that
yeah.
kind of describes the type of the kind of girls that were on my team with me, right? Um, they were, and so
Yeah.
they were all very much like
Yeah.
ready to fight.
Yeah. Immediately.
Whereas I was
Immediately.
like, why are we fighting?
Yeah.
But anyway, we have one specific game. We were playing a team in Riverside,
Okay.
like old area Riverside.
Hmm.
And there we were always on the verge of having too little people because there was only like 7 of us,
Okay.
and so we can only sub out 2 people,
Yeah.
right? And so when somebody fouled out, we were very much not in a good space.
Yeah.
And this specific game, everybody fouled out except for me and one other girl.
Yeah.
And at some point in time, we had like a quarter left. There was only 2 of us playing, me and one other girl, against their entire team that had not
No.
fouled out.
No way.
And the reason this is such a core memory is
Yeah.
because we lost the game. We
Oh,
definitely lost, obviously.
obviously.
But we didn't lose by much. We were
Oh, really?
ahead and we were able to hold them off, and we only lost by like one basket. Like we almost won the game with just 2 of us.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That would have, oh, man. Yeah. That would have
And
been
so
on the
that's
news
why that's
everywhere.
such a big memory.
Okay.
And we were so defeated afterwards.
Yeah.
Like we were so sad that we lost because
Yeah.
of how hard we had held them off. So
Oh, wow.
that
That's
was
cool.
one. The second memory, it was like such a monumental moment that I didn't realize was like
Hmm.
monumental. It was during cross country, and it was at the hardest course that we ever ran, which is
Yeah.
Mount San Antonio College.
Yeah.
It was hot. They have this hill that they
San
nicknamed Big
Jacinto.
Bertha. Yeah, San Jacinto. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have no, not San Jacinto. It's San Antonio
In California?
College. Yeah, San Antonio. Yeah,
Oh, really? Okay.
it's outside of like LA.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know
So,
that.
but yeah, they have this really huge hill that they
Uh,
nicknamed Big Bertha.
yeah.
And so we were up this hill. I was on the varsity team.
Uh,
We were running with we ran. I don't know if you know cross country, but everybody runs at the same time. Just
okay.
JV usually comes in a little bit slower because they're
Oh, okay.
not,
I did not know that.
but everybody runs at the same time.
Okay.
And so we were going up this hill. One of my JV girls was right in front of me here, and I obviously could have passed her, but she was struggling up this hill. So I stayed right behind her and I was like
Okay.
pushing her up the hill
Yeah.
because after you get over this hill, it's all downhill, right? Everything's
Okay.
straight,
Okay.
right? But if she doesn't make it up this hill, she's not going to finish this race. And
Oh,
so
okay.
I was staying behind her and basically pushing her up this hill. My hand was on her back and I was
Yeah.
like pushing her up this hill. And then after we got to the top, like I went on and finished the race with my high number. She did not, right? But
Yeah.
that was such a monumental thing that I didn't realize when I was like 14, 15 years old that I was,
Yeah.
because after that everybody talked about that, right? They were like, Brittany stayed behind her, she motivated her
Yeah.
team,
Yeah.
she made sure she made it up the hill, like
Yeah.
she stayed back so that her teammate finished, like those
Yeah.
kinds of things. But in the
Yeah.
moment I was just like, this girl in front of me needs to finish. Like, it's not an option. Like, you need to
Yeah.
finish this race, you know? And so that sticks with me now of like looking back at that and remembering of how I can encourage my teammates and how I
Yeah.
can push them to be better and push other
Okay.
people to be better.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I like that.
yeah,
I like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is a good, good memory right there.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I like that.
well, we are at time here, but I think we have so much more sports to get into.
Yes.
We barely even brushed the surface of
Oh,
sports here,
yeah.
so we'll
Right.
we'll keep this topic for next week. Such
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good
Okay.
one.
Good, 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 good. All right.
But anything fun that you're doing this upcoming week?
Um, I don't think so. Now I got some like a little bit of training stuff that I got to do. But other than that, just relaxing.
Yeah,
May go see a movie. May go to Top Golf, take the boys to Top Golf or something if there's something. If it's
yeah,
not like crazy raining or something,
your usual spot.
usual spot. Just out there, just blasting, trying to blast balls over that wall
Yeah,
to hit a car or something. But seems to
yeah.
escape me.
I got some new walking shoes this
Oh,
weekend, so
really? What
I'll
kind did you get?
test them out. They are, which ones did I get? I think they're, oh no, I got new Asics.
A6.
Asics.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's nice. Nice.
So I need to break them in,
Yeah.
make sure they're good, make sure I don't have to return them. So that's all I'm
Yeah.
doing this week.
Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. 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 You gotta put those shoes to
Yep,
work.
walk them out. They were
Yeah.
made
You
for
gotta.
walking.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And Asics they're walking and running shoes. Again,
Yep.
I say it again. Nike's not. Sorry, Nike.
Nike's not. I know.
Um,
I even asked her. I know that Nikes are not. They're
yeah.
not great. There might be a specific one or two models that are probably really
Oh.
good, but I don't know. I feel like I don't. I've never found a good Nike, right? And I even asked the girl that was at one of these shoes. I would think I was a Roadrunner.
Yeah.
She was wearing a pair of Nikes, and I was like, "What kind of shoes do you usually use? Run, walk, or
Yeah.
whatever?" She's like, well, I wear Nikes, even though I know they're not very good to be running or walking shoes. So I
Mm,
liked the fact that she knew that as the
yeah.
as the store professional.
Yeah. 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 That's the right answer right there.
It was a test question because you're wearing
Yeah.
Nikes.
Exactly. Yes. Nikes. You are physically able to walk and run in Nikes. Yes.
Yes.
However, they are not running and walking shoes. They're shoes
Yeah.
that you can wear if you're going to the store real quick, coming back. If you want to look good in some, this is it.
Yeah.
But I blew my back and my feet out too bad one time in Nikes.
Mm-hmm.
I, this was back in the day, like probably 2002 or 2003.
Yeah.
Bought those Nikes. They're like $250. I was like, ooh yeah, these is gonna be good. Ooh yeah. Uh, I I ran probably a quarter of a mile, and I took those things off, and then I walked back to my car, and then I said, I walked back to my car, and I just drove home. I said,
Yeah.
there's absolutely no way. And I went to buy probably Brooks, A6, Saucony, something like that, that same day, and I never looked back.
Yeah.
Never
Sure.
looked back. I
Yeah,
have
it was
Nike.
between the Asics and a pair of Brooks, and I ended up going with the Asics just because I liked. They both felt great. The
Mhm.
Asics style looked nicer, so I went with
Ah, okay, okay.
it.
I like New Balance too. New Balance
Yeah,
has really
yeah,
really
yeah.
good shoes to. But I've been wearing those shoes for so long too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
so so long. So now when the New Balance A6 shoes come out, and people are saying these shoes are $400, and everybody's buying them, and I'm
yeah,
like, wait, what? Wait, what?
yeah.
Oh, so
Great.
funny.
All right. Well, let's jump off of here, and then we will jump on next week. Sports 2.0.
Yes, Sports 2.0. All
All
right.
right. Have a good week.
All right, you too. See you later.
Love you.
All right, love
Bye.
you.